Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Amit. So today we will learn about the data type in JavaScript. Okay. So in the previous session we have learned about the where let const, where keyword and let and const, difference between the where let and const. So today we will learn the data type. Okay. So Java is in the JavaScript data type. So JavaScript is a scripting language for the web like any other programming language. It has its own data type. So first we know about the data type definition. Okay. So data type is an language define the type of data. Data type define the type, which type of data we will use. Okay. So it will describe the type of data. Okay, a data type is a language define the type of data variable can hold. So if you use the variable, so which type variable you will use? String type, number type, boolean type. So data type define the type of variable data. Okay, in this article we will discuss the various data type in the JavaScript in detail. So we have actually we have a two type of data type. So first we will know the type. JavaScript has seven types. Okay, in the JavaScript we have seven types. Types are value that JavaScript can have below in the list of the data type that JavaScript can have. So in the JavaScript we will use the number type of data, string type, boolean type, undefined, null, object, and symbol. So data type have a two type. First, primitive data type and non-primitive type. So inside the primitive data type, we have a number, string, boolean, null, undefined, and symbol. And non-primitive data type, we have object and array. So first we will know the primitive data type. What is the primitive data type? So primitive data type are number, string. Primitive data type are number, string, boolean, null, and symbol. Infinity or symbol. So there are six primitive data type in the JavaScript, six primitive data type. So we will learn with example. Don't worry. So first know the definition. Primitive data type are number, string, boolean, null, and symbol. Non-primitive data type is object and array. The JavaScript array and function are also object. So non-primitive type we have a object. So there are six primitive data type. First, number. First primitive data type is number. So just go to our folder and open the VS Code editor. So we will know with example. Okay, which type of data we will know the number, string, which type of data type. Okay, open the same folder in the VS Code. Create the new file that is called data type. Okay, data type dot HTML, or you can use the JS extension. You can use JS extension. Okay, because I'm learning from JavaScript. Okay, so JavaScript extension is .js. So we will create the JS file. Okay, so here first is the first primitive data type. Primitive data type. So primitive data type, first we have a number. Okay, first we have a number. First primitive data type is number. So how we will declare the number type of data? So first we will declare where age equal to, I will assign 20. So this is the data type. What is the data type of where age equal to 20? Because here I am assigning that 20. This is the number. Okay, so that is the number data type. in our PPT, as you can see here, a number data type can be an integer. A number data type can be an integer, a floating point value, and exponential value, a none or infinity. So that is the number data type. Inside the number data type, we have a value, integer type of value. Whatever integer type of value, we know as a number data type. Okay. So inside the integer value, you can declare floating also. If you want to provide floating value, salary equal to 20.23. Okay, this is the floating point value. This is the floating value, and this is the integer value. This is the integer value. Okay, so type is here number, and second string data type. The string data type in JavaScript can be any group of character enclosed by the single quotes or double quotes or backticks. So second is the string. So how you can define your string type of variable? For example, where name equal to, you can define the string type of variable or inside the double quotes or single quotes or backticks. So my name is Amit. So this is the group of string. This is the group of characters. That is the one string. Okay. Or you can write in another way using single quotes. Same thing, single quotes. Or you can use the using backticks. Name 1, name 2. You can use the backticks. If you click above tab button, single tab, if you click on the above button, tab above button, so backticks will come. Okay, backticks. My name is Amit. Backticks also define the string. Okay, so these are the string type. These all are the string type. Third primitive data type is Boolean. Third is Boolean. So what is the Boolean data type? Boolean. The Boolean data type has only two values, true and false. The Boolean data type has only two values, true or false. It is mostly used to check the logical condition. Boolean data type used to check the logical condition. So logical condition written in the two state are true or false. Only two state will return in the Boolean data type. In the logical, if you check any condition, so condition neither return true nor return false, right? So you should define like this, where how you can give the example? No. For example, if you check any condition, if 10 equal to 10, so what should it will return? What should be written here? If you log console dot log, no, not like this. You can define here, for example, where a equal to 10, where b equal to 20. So check the condition here. A equal to b. Equal to b. If this condition will true, it is checking the condition. If it is true, then return here true, or else it will return false. So there is the two state, right? If you check the condition, so here two state, neither return true nor return false. Okay. So boolean we will use when we need to check the condition. So in that case, we will use the boolean. Or if you define the as a variable initially, if condition equal to, you can define like this, initially true, or you can define condition to false, like this. You can define like this. If you want to define the variable, so you can define like this, false. Okay, so that is the boolean, next. Are true or false implies yes or yes for true and no for false. Okay. Undefined data type means next primitive data type is undefined. Undefined data type means a variable that is not defined. If you initialize the any variable and it did not assign any value, so it will return undefined. So that is the undefined data type. See here, undefined data type means if you declare the variable, okay, but not defined. The variable is declared but doesn't contain any value, so it will return undefined. So with example we will see. If you run this condition inside the browser, just go to the browser. I will show you the browser. Go inspect, go console. I will show you the result. See, it will return false, right? Because here it's checking the condition, a value is 10 and b value 20. So it compared 10 equal to 20. This is the true or false, because first condition not fulfilled, so it will go to the else condition and print the false, right? So next undefined primitive data type. So how you can use the undefined data type? For example, you declare the variable my name. You declare the variable, right? But you did not assign any value. Here I'm not assigning, only initialize the variable but not assigning value. So if you print this one, console.log my name, so what output will come? We'll check in the browser. We'll check here, come here, clear this one. If I initialize the variable but value not assigned here, right? See output come undefined, right? Here value not assigned, only variable initialization done but value not assigned, so it will return undefined. So that is the primitive data type, that is another primitive data type. This will return undefined. See, null is the another data type. The null in JavaScript is a data type that is represented by only one value, the null itself. The null value means no value. Null equal to means no value. For example, null data type. For example, you declare any variable x equal to, if you want to assign here null means nothing value. Here if you initialize the variable but value not assigned, so if you print this one, so it will return undefined. But you want to assign something but not a value, not exact value, but you want to assign something, so you can use null keyword. So it will return null. Console.log. If you print this one, so it will return null. Null means nothing value. The null is in JavaScript is a data type that is represented by only one value. The null itself. the null itself. Null itself is of only one value, but nothing means. The null value means no value. The null value means no value, but initialization and declaration done using null keyword. If you print this one, clear console, print this one. So as you can see, you will get null. You will get null output, right? Because initialization you done using the null keyword. Null means nothing value. You assign the value, but value, null value means nothing value, no value. And another data type is symbol. Symbol data type introduced in the ECMAScript 6 in 2015. This is the another primitive data type. So symbol means the symbol data type is new in ES6. See, the symbol data type introduced in ECMAScript 6 in 2015. It is the one of the new feature of ES6. The symbol data type define a property of an object. The symbol data type define the property of an object. When you create any object, so in that case, the symbol data type define the property of object. Whatever object you will create, so it will define the property, which is primitive to the object. It refers the key of the key value pair in an object. So as you can see here, one object there, object one equal to name Salini, age 25, city Mumbai. Okay, where occupation symbol, inside this symbol, this data type, inside this symbol, you pass the engineer as a string. The function symbol is used to create a new symbol. Here we have created a symbol occupation with value of engineer, So same object, in the same object, if you want to append new key and value pair, so in that case you will use symbol data type. Okay, we'll see using example. Symbol. First I will create one variable where my detail, this is the variable name. First I will create the name is Amit. Roll number 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, this is the one object, address HYD. Okay, this is a one object. I will console log first, console.log my details, print this one, print this one. Okay, copy the path. Can I see here? No, not like this. In the same body here, inside the HTML, I will use the same external JavaScript. Okay, using a script tag. Example of type. Okay, example of data type. Inside the body we will use the script tag and connect the JavaScript file in our page, our HTML page. Okay, I will comment this script. Internal script. I will comment this one. Okay, and using script using src /type.js. Okay, and copy this path, go to the browser and paste this one. Okay, here console coming. Okay, console come. Here my detail is printed, right? My detail here printed in the JavaScript file. Go to the JavaScript file. As you can see here, I'm printing the console.log, the same object, right? So same object will come inside the console log. Okay, same object will come. If I want to add new key and value in the existing object, this is the our existing object. In the same object, if I want to add new value, so using the symbol, we will add where occupation equal to symbol engineer. Means occupation is the key. In the same key I want to assign the string engineer string value inside the occupation. So where for example I will use the salary equal to symbol. Using symbol, inside the symbol I will provide 20,000. Okay, and I will print. First I will show you console.log. Inside the console.log, the same salary. Okay, I will show you salary, how it will come, how it looks like. Refresh the page. So as you can see, salary, no, it's printing whole thing. Okay, wait, wait. Every symbol is unique. The symbol even with the same key value are not same. Okay, with the same key value are not same. Here I declare the occupation equal to symbol engineer. Here where occupation equal to symbol, I will provide the empty here. If I compare the first variable and second variable, it will return false. Thus both are above. Occupation symbols are different. Each one is a unique property of the object. Yeah, definitely it will come. Okay. So symbol data type used to provide the uniqueness means in the same object. This is the one object, right? So here we need to provide the uniqueness id. For example, one object have contain a one unique id. So every object have a one unique id. So if you want to provide uniqueness, here I will provide the id and my detail. Inside the my detail underscore id equal to, I want to provide 12, for example, right? So this is the uniqueness. If I console this one, if I console.log my details dot id, if I print this one, so refresh the page. Refresh the page. Here write some string so that we will identify some symbol. It's coming undefined. Why it's coming undefined? My details dot id, here id equal to symbol id. Here we will make the id as unique and append this one. My details dot inside the bracket id equal to 12. I assign the 12. Then I printed here my detail dot id. Okay, first I will print my detail dot name. It will come or not? Yeah, it will come. See here, it is appended here, right? It is appended inside the object. It is appended, but it is not printed. Why? Like this. I think it will come like this. Symbol is not a function. It will come undefined. Just a minute. Okay. Here, for example, first I will create ID in the above. First I will create the ID symbol. I assign the symbol. Using symbol keyword, I will make the ID as a uniqueness. Okay. And after that, I will append the ID value equal to 123. I will append the ID equal to 123 and remove this one and remove this one. Okay, console.log. So it will come correctly. It will come correctly inside the my detail object. It will appended as a uniqueness. It will appended as a uniqueness. Okay. If okay, it will display as a uniqueness. Okay, if the same object my detail underscore id equal to, if you want to provide another value and print this one. So as you can see, last one, whatever you assign the last one, right? So last one will printed. It is not override. It is not override because in one object we have only one unique key. In one object we have only one id. One object have contain only one id. So that's why if you assign again the same id object, if you assign the another value, so it is printed last one. So that is the our symbol data type. So we'll move to the another data type, the non-primitive data type. We have a non-primitive data type. Non-primitive data type have contained the object and array. Non-primitive data type have contained the object and array. So here non-primitive data type. Non-primitive data type. First non-primitive data type is first object. So this is the one another data type, non-primitive data type. Non-primitive data type we have a two data type, object and array. First object. So how you can declare the object one equal to like this. You can define like this object, Amit. Address HYT salary. You can define 12,000. So this is the object. You can define like this. Okay. So the object is a non-primitive data type in JavaScript. Array and function is also JavaScript belong with to the object data type. Let's create an object as literal. Object JavaScript contain a key value pair. So this is the key value. This is the key and value. This one. This is the address key. This is the value. This is the key. This is the value. So it will store the key value pair. It will store the key value pair in the parent, in the curly braces. Inside the curly braces, you can define the multiple key value as per your requirement. You can define the multiple key and value as per your requirement. That is called data type. That is called object. And object in JavaScript contain the key value pair. It's in address. When you can refer to object one, which you can refer this one. This is the object. This is the variable name. Inside the object name, this is the name. Okay. Inside the variable name, you can if you want to assign multiple key or value in one name, so you can just use the as a variable name, and inside this one you can create object. Okay. My slide not coming. Okay. Referring the address memory which contain the value of this one instead. Okay. Array. What is array in data in non-primitive data type? Non-primitive data type, another type is array. Second is the array. So how you can define the array? I will show you how you can define the array. For equal to like this. Array is the array contain the multiple object. If you want to array is the collection of object. Okay. Inside the array you can define the multiple object. This is the one object. Inside the object I will create first id1. Inside the id1 name Amit, salary 10,000. Okay, this is the one object. And if you want to create another object, so you can create inside the array. Okay, id is 2, name Mohan, salary 20,000. Another object, you can create another object, that is id 3, Sohan, salary is 15,000. So this is the array. Array is the collection of multiple object. So see, an array in JavaScript is an object data type. Array is the object data type, and array contain more than one value with a numerical index. Okay, where the index start from 0, and array is the collection of multiple object. So inside the array you can store the multiple object in one instance, and array always start to 0. Array index always start to 0. If you want to see, so this is the 0 index, this is the 1 index number, this is the 2 index number. Okay, this is the array length of 3. Array length, if you want to print array length, so it will show array length of 3. This is the length of 3, but index number start always 0. Index number always start from 0. Thus it hold the its value in a key value pair. It will store the key value pair also. Okay, so inside the array we have a multiple object, and always array index start will 0. Index start from 0. If you console this one, console.log, if you console first array, I will show you. First console the array. Refresh the page. So as you can see, this is the 3 value. Array contain the 3 object. And you can see always start from 0. Index number 0. First one is stored inside the index 0, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. Length is 3. If you want to print length, array of length. What is the array of length? So as you can see, length will display 3. Length is 3. Because it contains the 3 value, but index number start from 0. Always start from 0. Okay. So data type in the JavaScript data type completed. So we'll meet on the next video. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you guys understand the whole data type we have in JavaScript, primitive and non-primitive data type. So I hope you guys understand. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching my video.